Let's see how much you remember from my lessons. Let's see how much you remember from my lessons. Do you actually believe something like this would work on me? I threw out the predator who broke into that base a few days ago. You were there too. Don't tell me you forgot about it already. Let's see how much you remember from my lessons. Do you actually believe something like this would work on me? Falsely accused. I'll just commit the crime in that case. Then the accusations won't be false. I can also track down the source of the rumors and deal with it directly. There are plenty of ways to handle these things. You're assuming anyone would dare to try in the first place. The interrogation room is filled with your scent. Are you marking your territory? Are you implying I'm attracted to a fierce, untamed fragrance? Now there's a hint of boldness and uninhibited freedom. It's more complex than a blend of spices. It looks like I'm stained in your scent as well. I'll make sure to savor every moment. What are you planning to do to me this time? What kind of odd request is this? All right, then. Silas, do you want to be my greatest achievement this year? Silas, just you wait. I'll show you. Isn't it obvious? I'm imitating a certain Dragon Lee. She's a feisty kitten. You. Why do you ask? Since you've said that, I'm curious about who you see. If it's me, I'll be happy. And if it's not, I'll just replace them. Life after becoming a mafia boss. Why do you have that look on your face? Do you want me to read this book? Or are you hoping I'll help make your dream of becoming a mafia boss a reality? I would never throw someone to the sharks just because they were in my way. Isn't maintaining order on the streets part of your job description? The book was correct about one thing. People like us tend to keep the treasure we value for ourselves. Life after becoming a mafia boss. Why do you have that look on your face? Do you want me to read this book? Or are you hoping I'll help make your dream of becoming a mafia boss a reality? Sure. From now on, you can be the shadow leader of Night Strix. You can do that. I'll just build a new one if you do. For an organization that claims to be legitimate and suits your position, how does Purus or Palus sound? What did you put on my face? A muzzle?
Do you want the truth? There are plenty of methods to make a prisoner talk. Obviously. You're being too gentle. Your technique for administering medicine could use some work. The spring recruitment period. I have to train new prison guards during that time. The retention rate of new staff often depends on how approachable their superiors are. You might want to try suppressing your grin. That way your words will sound more believable. Your technique for administering medicine could use some work. I'd recommend getting an ENT examination first. It's better to diagnose any diseases before imprisonment. One can save public resources that way. Those individuals are typically ideal test subjects for new instruments. Do you want the truth? There are plenty of methods to make a prisoner talk. Obviously. You're being too gentle. This scent. Is it a compound from that lure? I developed it myself. It's not difficult to recognize my own work. It's the kind of scent that makes one willingly walk into a trap. Come closer, then you'll be able to find out. You're the first. If I'm not mistaken, this is a control device, not a wish-granting machine. The weather today is lovely. Your questions aren't amusing at all. I didn't think about you today. I would much rather see your eyes than talk to your back. The LCBI's interrogation techniques are getting more creative. Is this supposed to be a costume party or a product demonstration convention? It is certainly a test of willpower. After all, it's hard not to be distracted when the person I care about is right in front of me. Are these my old tools? It's been a long time since I used them. How nostalgic. Usually, I immobilize them first, to prevent them from running away out of fear. It can't be helped. After all, many people have an inherent fear of dentists. Indeed, you can see it's a set of dental instruments. Is this a body search? Or am I getting special treatment? I would much rather see your eyes than talk to your back. Are these my old tools? It's been a long time since I used them. How nostalgic. To begin with, I needed to obtain a dental practitioner's license. You don't need a license to use torture devices. However, you need one to use dental instruments. I'm afraid I'll have to correct you on that. Practicing medicine without a license is illegal.
This place is as dull as I expected. I could whisk you away to flowing fire instead. How does that sound? This place is as dull as I expected. I could whisk you away to flowing fire instead. How does that sound? You're gonna use it on me? The taste is... Is this another one of your interrogation methods? Depends on who it is. If it's just a random person, I'll use them too. They'll be disposed of once they're no longer useful. Then I'll collect my compensation, with interest, of course. And it'll be done using my preferred method. This place is as dull as I expected. I could whisk you away to flowing fire instead. How does that sound? You're gonna use it on me? The taste is... Is this another one of your interrogation methods? Now you've piqued my interest. How exactly do you plan to use me? Sure thing. I didn't say I wouldn't expect compensation. This place is as dull as I expected. I could whisk you... What are you gonna do this time? Mark your territory with your scent. I'm perfectly... fine. Wait. Don't move yet. Your scent is the same as the lure's. Its sweetness makes me want to devour you whole. You're being extra careful today. Good. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll make a difference. You're here to torment me with your new toys again? Why should I even listen to you? Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. I'm not. Miss Enforcer, I will obey you without question. You better hope I don't find an opportunity for revenge. First the muzzle, now this. Why do you always enjoy putting restraints on me? Oh, you better watch your back then. When a tamed beast is abandoned, his master will be in grave danger. What do you think? I only see my master. This place is as dull as I expected. I could whisk you away to flowing fire instead. How does that sound? To have a laundry list of charges. You know, Lincoln's public safety is concerning. I'm not sure if this is a display of the enforcer's vivid imaginations or their loose interpretation of the screening process. I have no interest in old relics. Besides, didn't I help you catch the culprit already? Yeah, that idiot spent the whole night digging hundreds of holes near Flow and Fire's base. Then he tried to run away when he couldn't fill them back up. It was only after I caught him that he confessed he didn't. To have a laundry list of charges. You know, Lincoln's public safety is concerning. I'm not sure if this is a display of the enforcer's vivid imaginations or their loose interpretation of the screening process. Fluffy earmuffs. Come to think of it, I do remember something about that. When I was chasing after a traitor, I passed by an alley full of clotheslines and was almost ambushed by earmuffs as they fell. I'm pretty sure I stuffed them into their mailbox, though. Did they not get them? You're being extra careful today. Good. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll make a difference.
The taste is... I can't really describe it. I mostly stayed at home, studying all the essential skills required of an heir. Oh, I also occasionally got kidnapped. Yeah, I just treated it as getting some fresh air. At the end of the day, it was a rare, legitimate excuse to go outside. I knew it was you the moment I heard your footsteps. The taste is... I can't really describe it. The air in the LCBI building is too dry. The chairs are too hard, it's a little too chilly here, and today's lunch was too salty. You're also standing too far away from me. Thank you for giving me the chance to tell you my true feelings. This is how you'll restrain me. You can try something more intense than that. This is a warm, comforting fragrance. What I desire most, huh? I'm at your mercy if you use this against me. It's the pleasant scent I smell whenever I see you. I knew it was you the moment I heard your footsteps. We're face to face. Do we really need to use a pager to talk? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder. It's the date we first met. What's the matter? I've already thought of the next question for you. It'll be something like whether or not that date holds any significance to me. I knew it was you the moment I heard your footsteps. Are you going to put it on for me? You'll need to come closer to do that. I can't really see, so it'll be difficult to move. Nothing is different. But as for someone special, hasn't she been in front of me this whole time? Well, the job market is very competitive nowadays. Finding stable employment isn't easy. The more gigs you have, the less likely you'll be unemployed. Recently, I got my license as a prison security inspector. If I successfully break out of this place, a certain enforcer might have to say goodbye to her year-end bonus. Of course, this is a hypothetical situation. I don't actually plan to do that. I knew it was you the moment I heard your footsteps. Well, the job market is very competitive nowadays. Finding stable employment isn't easy. The more gigs you have, the less likely you'll be unemployed. Yeah, barely anyone contacts me anyway. The only ones who reach out are health supplement salespeople. Why are you so nervous? I'm already yours.
I see. You'd rather get to know me this way. You don't need to go through all these theatrics. I'll answer any question you ask. It's a secret we both share. We wrote letters to each other's future selves and put them in a time capsule. Then, you asked me to hide it in a place no one would ever know. Yep. After all, I buried the time capsule in the deepest mine shaft in the Southern District. If you know how to deal with me accordingly, I might be more cooperative than you think. You don't need to go through all these theatrics. I'll answer any question you ask. I would probably do the exact same thing you're doing to me right now. I do. I'll imprison you in a place that's only for us. I'll stay by your side just like when we were kids. And I'll come to you whenever you call my name. If you're going to give me a pat down, you might as well do a thorough inspection. If you're going to give me a pat down, you might as well do a thorough inspection. What surprise do you have for me this time? I guess it's a more dangerous kind of mischief. You really are something. Aren't you curious about what I'm smelling? Or do you already know the answer? Why are you standing so far away? Do I scare you? Oh, I see. So this is what you've been plotting. If you want to see me be cute, fine. But I'll need your help. Come closer. This is my way of being cute. When it comes down to it, being cute is about wanting attention. Wouldn't you say I accomplished my goal? If you know how to deal with me accordingly, I might be more cooperative than you think. This is... 4 adorable little shadows. One is missing a tooth but is still eating an apple. Another is holding up a toy gun. One is telling me not to interfere with her investigation. And the last one is asking me what I see. These are the different versions of you throughout the years, to be exact. So could this be considered a biographical documentary? I see. You'd rather get to know me this way. Don't worry about it. At a glance, it appears to be a psychological assessment, but it's actually a criminal psychological assessment. What? You don't trust me anymore? Just because someone gets a high score doesn't mean they're a criminal. It could be someone who created the test from the mindset of a criminal. You don't seem to be frightened, though. Aren't you worried that someone whom you spend every day with might be an irredeemable, wicked person? Of course not. My life's purpose is to keep you safe. Why are you standing so far away? Do I scare you?